call these plain clothes?
Ain't that the way they say it goes? Ain't that the way? You gotta make a bet when there's a show you can't play. Even when you know you're gonna lose, it ain't tax exempt, it ain't even dues. Ain't that the way? Even when you know you're gonna lose, it ain't tax exempt, it ain't even dues. Ain't that the way?
Any action?
Only my feet. They're killing me.
Oh, you mean you're not loving the lights, the glamour, the sweet song of the streets?
What do you say, fellas? Let's go home, huh? Call it a night?
There they go. Night guy. Where's the car?
In the next block.
Huh?
Where we parked it.
Oh, I forgot. My mind is going. John detail
I can
is
handle
the
it for
law.
call for day work, but I haven't had dinner with my family in 2 weeks. I kind of miss the smell of lima beans in Harvey's hair.
Lima beans is one thing, Mary Beth, but this
Hey!
one is...
Hey, girls! Wait, hold a sec. Listen. Don't you girls like to make some fast bucks real easy?
Forget it, Buster. This girl's ready for a bath in a single bed. Come back tomorrow.
No, not that. Listen. I think I'm being tailed. Norks.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Where? What's the deal?
Well, look, I'm supposed to make this drop tonight at midnight.
Yeah?
And if I don't show up, I'm gonna be out of business. Permanently.
Oh.
All you gotta do is drop this in the trash can in front of one of... Hey!
Police!
Hey, come on, what are you doing there?
You're under arrest.
Hey, watch it!
Hold still.
Hey, come on, give me a
You have the
break,
right to
will ya?
remain
Hold
silent.
still.
The right to
Will you
infract.
watch that?
Anything you
Come
say,
on.
I can and will be
Watch
held
my
against
hand,
you.
will ya?
Come on. Come on, let's
Up
go.
it.
Hey, don't be done now.
And they're getting a special commendation from the Narcs.
Terrific. Last year blacks, this year broads. You tell me why guys with families are getting laid off and broads are getting promoted?
Maybe they had seniority.
Thelma, I don't know. When I'm through.
Hey, congratulations.
Thelma, I'm cold.
Thank you.
I don't know. In the springtime.
Fell right out of the
All
sky.
right. We had enough chit-chat and backslapping here. Could we please get back to the daily humdrum now?
Speaking about daily humdrum, Lieutenant, don't you think that we rate getting out of these costumes, huh?
Why, you figure as Becky looks better than you in a dress?
How would it grab you if we solved the Jimmy Hoffa case?
What she means is, what do we have to do to prove ourselves?
Well, come on, you said it yourselves. You got lucky with that narc bust.
We're still on John detail.
Until something else comes up that you're better suited for. End of discussion. Hey, we've got some emergencies here. Take the rest of the day off.
I suppose it could be worse. You know, if it was up to him, female cops would still be returning lost kids and searching women prisoners.
We should be so lucky.
Lace, let's check out that guy we busted. You know, Vinnie Manconi. Maybe he knows something, you know. Maybe if we play him right, he can lead us right to the top guy.
The top guy? The top guy in drugs is mafia.
You want to be in these clothes forever?
No, but I want to live forever.
Be a little creative. Remember when you went to do the paperwork on Manconi and I took him to lockup? He starts telling me about his kids. He's showing me pictures. I say to him, that one kid is gonna be 24 before you even see parole, sucker. Guy starts to cry. He's crying right there in lockup. We can get to him He's crazy about those kids, crazy.
Chris, I'm going home. To my kids.
Aren't you gonna change?
Oh, I thought I'd give Harvey a little something to go with the tuna bake tonight. Hiya, stranger.
Don't ask me what kind of day I had, because I'm going to tell you.
There's only one way to get over a bad day, Harvey. With a good night.
Michael got sent home for the Y for fighting. The school called to tell me Harvey Jr. cut class again, and he needs glasses. What does he need glasses for if he's never in school?
Stop, Harvey. Harvey, look at me. I know I'm a cop. But, Harvey, I am also a woman. And I'm crazy about you, Harvey.
Then why are you standing out in the hallway?
Christine, it's transition time. We're all working it out.
I'm a cop. I made detective. Now I want to make chief of detectives. Something wrong with that?
Be chief. Just get off the warpath, will you?
They tick me off.
They're just testing us. Samuels is gonna reassign us.
Yeah. Yeah, from 48th and 6th to 54th and 7th. Next time we'll be undercover topless. He's driving me crazy.
Sense of humor, first thing to go.
You know what Samuel said to me yesterday when I told him I was headed downtown?
What?
He said stop at Orchard Street and buy his wife a birthday present for him.
All right. Okay. So he's a pig. But you get involved in the mafia. And we wind up spare ribs. Leave that to the Knox. They're trained for that.
Look, it's all set up. We can go see Vinnie Manconi tonight, right after we
Wrong.
stop at
I'm going home tonight. You go see Vinnie
Manconi.
Whatever his name is, I'm not getting into that.
He's so ripe. You don't want to spend another week in those sequin platform shoes, do you? Come on. What do you say?
How much does Samuels want to spend on his wife's present?
Very funny.
I got here within 45 seconds, a minute of the scream. Lieutenant. It's the worst I've ever seen. She's all hacked up, bad. Blood all over the place.
Of course, no witnesses, no description, no nothing.
No. Got the manager here. He got to the room about the same time I did. And as soon as forensics shows up, I'll take him out, try and come up with something.
Okay. You need anything? Anyone?
Just some fresh air.
Then I would appreciate it, ma'am, if you could come down to the precinct and look at some photos. If you could identify the perpetrators.
Nature's toothbrush.
You building up for some wise guy remark, Cagney?
No, just making an observation. Apples are nature's toothbrushes.
The MO's all the same. Saturday night, when the most cash is in the till, two guys sawed off shotgun. The third guy locks the door, and a getaway car timed to arrive just when they are coming out.
No more than 5 minutes total every case.
Well, at least they didn't assault anyone.
Did you girls have to get into your work clothes?
I drew a blank. Mrs. Locke won't come down. She's afraid a kid will get hurt if she cooperates.
What about Lacey? One mother to another.
That's a psychologically sound idea.
It's a kidnapping. And the feds are in charge. Let them worry about it. Miss Becky, what about that bartender and that...
Why let the feds get all the credit?
Cagney, will you get on with your job? Let me talk to my men.
He said he only got a quick look at the guy when his ski mask slipped.
What's the matter? You didn't see how tall the guy was?
Mary
Short
Beth,
he was.
that was a delicious
He
stew
was
that you
wearing
made
a
last
description,
night.
nothing?
I can only tell you what I
Thanks.
know.
Could you give me
He was
the
leaning
recipe?
against the building and there was a window.
Oh, sure.
and
First, you gotta buy a pig.
A pig?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that you could buy a pig in this town.
Oh, sure, you can buy a pig almost anywhere in this town, but you don't want an old pig, you know, or a fat pig. You want a nice, succulent, firm, young
All right,
pig.
hold it. Hold it! You want off the John detail? Okay, you're off the John detail. Get over to the Delancey Hotel. Petrie's there on a homicide. Assist him.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
You mean it?
What's the matter? You can't take yes for an answer? Go on, get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Cagney and Lacey on homicide?
When they see what is down there. They'll be begging for the John detail.
Detective Cagney.
Lacey.
You don't want to go in there.
I'm gonna throw up. Don't you dare. The cop did it, why can't I? Think of what Samuels would say.
Well, at least she died with her boots on, huh?
Hey, hey, hey! Let's go find Petrie, huh? Huh? Come on, Chris. Let's go. You get us prints of those right away.
All right.
Chris?
Any better? I still see her. She looks surprised. Did you notice that? I think I'm so tough.
Listen, homicide. I bet everybody goes through that.
I don't know, Mary Beth. Maybe they're right about us.
Watch that.
8 years. 8 years I've wanted to be a homicide detective. 8! I'm sorry.
It's all right. How often do I get a chance to have you lean on me? Huh?
I don't need nobody.
Atta girl.
A lot of hookers have bought it in that neighborhood in the last 6 months.
But only 3 like Ellen Sue.
You see? And nobody thought they would make detective. What else did you read in Petrie's report?
Pathology report. No recent sexual activity.
Bullseye. So, this alleged maniac which we have on our hands is not after their bodies. He wants their lives. Petrie, you got any leads?
Negative.
So we're gonna have to find a way to get a lead on this weirdo killer, huh? Maybe, put a couple of cops out in the street dressed as prostitutes, huh? The usual backup will be right there to make the collar.
Ah, gee.
We're detectives, not decoys.
Homicide detail, which calls for you to be undercover like you were on a John detail. Now, look, no one's trying to put you down. We've got a maniac on our hands. Remember, he's not after your bodies. So if any of these Johns want you to take your clothes off, don't waste any time with him. He's not our guy. Get rid of him.
Lieutenant, if there weren't any women in the precinct, then you would have your detectives go after him in the regular way, right?
Sure. But now we're lucky. This way, we get the chance to have him go after you.
Okay. Now, you guys are going to be in the lineup with some of the members of the Silver Dragon. Thing is, we need a positive identification of the kid that executed the other kid. Also, this may take quite a while, because you guys all look alike, so we got to be patient, okay?
Whoa, wait.
Did that mean something nasty? Did you guys hear? If he said what I think he said, I don't need that. I'm just doing a job here.
I'll take the room tonight.
Okay. Petrie, you'll be parked in a taxi just up the street here. And as Becky, you'll be doing his famous wino imitation across the road here. Cagney will be staked out in 217. Lacey, you use 216 when you take the Johns upstairs. You already used a mic setup on John Detail, right?
Yes, sir.
If your intuition tells you that there's something screwy about the joker you got up there, don't be a hero. That's what that mic is for. We'll be right downstairs.
Yeah, I just want to catch that bastard.
It's not just him you got to worry about. Every guy that follows you up those steps is going to have one thing on his mind. I don't care how good you talk your way out of it. You're going to be in trouble with every one of them. So when something gets kind of hairy, you get in touch with me quick.
Got it.
Great. Okay. Let's take a dinner break, and We hit the neighborhood at 10.
10.
Come on, it's Becky. I'll give you a ride uptown. I'm gonna let my wife look at me for a few hours. Remember who I am?
That's a good idea.
I'll see you later.
You want to come home with me for dinner?
Or you can come with me to see Vinnie Manconi.
Will you forget it? We're already on a case. What do you want?
I want you to open up your eyes to new opportunities.
As far as I'm concerned, there's plenty of opportunity. Just trying to find that creep that knocked off that poor hooker. Or have you forgotten about her? White tub, red bubble bath.
Hey, stop it.
You know me better than that.
I do? Sometimes I'm not so sure.
Look, we could be stuck on that miserable stakeout forever. We have an inside track on that drug thing. This man, Manconi, is a loser. His wife's sick. He's trying to raise his kids. He runs errands, drugs one day, numbers the next. You know, he's not a pusher. He's a delivery boy.
So if he's such a loser, what could he know?
My pop always says, you want to find out something, you go to the guy at the very top or you go to the guy at the very bottom. What do you say, Mary Beth? Come on.
I say forget it.
More people die in these streets from drugs than anything else, especially the hookers. You can't tell me that one's more important than the
I'm
other.
going home to dinner. You're invited. Leave the rest to the Knox. Besides, I talked it over with Harvey.
You what?
That's right. I talked it over with my husband.
You're a cop.
I know what I am. I'm a mother-wife cop. Emphasis on the mother-wife. I'm not going out looking for trouble. There's enough of that doing our job. You want to be a superhero person, emphasis on the superhero. You're on your own. So, okay. We'll stick to murder, huh? One thing at a time.
You know what I just thought of? Oh, that creep from the liquor store. Some of the things that he said to me when I was
Oh, yeah, I know the one you mean.
You know who else just crossed my mind? Remember when his Becky mentioned the outfit that one of the profs was wearing? I thought of that theatrical costume place on Mulberry Street. The man that runs that is really weird.
But not a killer.
Wait a while, maybe we're on the wrong run, right? Maybe it's not a man. Maybe it's a woman.
Nah, it can't be a woman.
Why not?
Well, you know us. We only kill for love. Now, this creepo...
Do you mind, huh? Why don't you just leave that stuff for the locker room, huh? I just like to have a little dinner with my wife and a friend. That's enough with the police stuff, huh?
It's a great dinner, Harvey.
Thank you.
I'll get that. It's probably for me.
I'll get it. It's for you. That's all she thinks about, cops and robbers.
Harvey?
I know you don't like to hear it.
Yeah, but she's my partner.
You know what kind of partner you need? A married guy who wants to be home at night, who's not out all the time looking for trouble.
Put my dessert in the freezer. Huh? Got lucky. See you at 10.
I guess that's not all she thinks about.
She got lucky. I got lucky.
Kind of creepy out tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. You heard what's been happening around here.
We heard.
Little store-bought courage. I'd offer you some, but I got a bad cold.
Thanks anyway. It's okay.
I was too scared to go out there without a little help.
Thought you paid for protection.
Are you kidding? Frankie can't protect us from murders. That's a cop's job.
The cops? That's a laugh. They can't protect you.
She's right. They're never around when you need them.
Hey! Like your shoes.
Yeah? Like everything else, they're for sale.
Evening, Father.
Good evening, Cleo.
Listen, thanks for the good words you said about Ellen Sue. It was nice.
Oh, you're welcome. You're new here, aren't you?
Yes, Padre.
Well, I hope you'll visit our church. Good evening, ladies.
In the concourse.
Well, what? Can't you see I'm off duty?
I mean, you don't want to drive to the Bronx, right?
I never thought I'd be glad to see a cop around here.
Hey, how'd you know?
You kidding?
Okay, 50. Just get your damn clothes off. Quit stalling.
I'm not stalling. I can't even take my coat off till I take off my jewelry. Ow! Now, you're hurting me. You can have a little appreciation, you know. I've had a very bad day, and besides that, I got a terrible headache.
Headache? My wife has headaches. That's why I'm here.
A headache?
Let's go over it one more time. The MOs are similar. First, at the Delancey Hotel on Delancey, Helen Malowski, prostitute, age 24. The second, at Paradise Manor, a flea bag over on Hester Street, Mary Ryan, prostitute, age 23. And the third, at the Delancey, Ellen Sue McGuire, prostitute, age 23. You've got all the pathology reports and the photographs of all the victims?
Yeah.
All right. Any suggestions?
They're all Caucasian.
Well, so?
So there's a lot of Asian and black prostitutes in the area. Could be racial.
Well, obviously it's somebody who hates prostitutes. Whites, maybe. Women, certainly.
According to our psychiatrist, it's the Jack the Ripper syndrome, a love-hate complex about women tied up with mother-mistress. It all ties in with no sexual activity.
Oh, spare me the psychiatric jargon, will you, Cagney? I'm not interested in a lot of theories about why it's happening. I just want it stopped.
I just figured that every little...
Look, the girls haven't had much success on the John detail. Why don't we try a different approach?
All right, any suggestions?
Yeah, why don't we turn it over to our snitches?
It's out of the ballpark for them.
Two of them are friends. Mary Ryan and Ellen Sue McGuire.
Hey, they were both Irish. What does that mean?
It might mean something if the third one was Irish, too, but she was Polish.
Oh, wait a while. What about the two friends, Ellen Sue and Mary Ryan? Anyone talk to their friends or family?
Yeah, they all had the same friends, and I talked to them all. Blank.
Oh, none of them have any family except Ellen Sue McGuire, and her mother is coming in tomorrow from Minnesota to claim the body.
Detective is Becky. Yeah, just a minute. It's your Uncle Seamus.
Hello. Oh, hi, Uncle Seamus. Hold on a minute. My Uncle Seamus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Seamus. Yeah, what's new?
Why did he do this to me? I hate doing this kind of stuff on my lunch hour.
That's terrific, Uncle Seamus. Vinny got a new job. Yeah, thanks for letting me know.
South Street Pier. All right.
What's up?
Yeah, the narcs are showing off their favorite method, dogs.
Those dogs are terrific. You know, I read somewhere that they can sniff out narcotics from anywhere.
Hey, Cagney, where do you think you're going?
Lunch. We eat sometimes, remember? Lunch with my Uncle Seamus.
Hold it, Lacey. Nobody else leaves here until we draw lots for this lousy detail. Hey, LaGuardia, do up some numbers, will you?
You gotta volunteer, Lieutenant. I love dogs.
Not even used to broads yet. Now they're sending us dogs.
Oh, Tommy.
What took you so long?
What is this about your Uncle Seamus? Come on, Chris. What's going on? You don't have an Uncle Seamus.
Ha! Interested, huh?
Ha! Interested? No. Worried? Yeah.
My uncle at Rikers said Vinny just got out on bail.
You've been working on this behind my back.
Not anymore.
There they are. Okay, cover me.
Hey,
You find me.
we got friends at Rikers.
Shh, come on. I gotta live here. You know, if they knew I was talking to cops. Hey, guys, give me a second, will you? Look, just leave me alone, will you?
Hey,
Just leave me
Vinny,
alone.
Vinny, we just want to talk to you. Do you know what you're facing?
Do I know what I'm facing? Do I know what I'm facing?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure I know what I'm facing. All of a sudden, I'm this big-time dope dealer. Maybe I'll get life. I talk to you, I get dead.
No, we're going to take care of you, Vinny.
Oh, sure, sure.
Don't be a sucker, Turkey. The DA's gonna put you away forever, and that's just what ought to happen to a punk like you.
Leave him alone, Mary Beth. He's worried about his wife and his kids.
Wait a minute. I get this. Good cop, bad cop. But if you don't mind my saying so, I think it would be better if you did it the other way. I mean, she's really got a mouth on her, right?
See? I told you we shouldn't. Didn't I tell you we shouldn't come? I'm just no good at this stuff.
Come on, don't put yourself down like that.
No, it's all right. It's just I know what I can do and what I can't do, and I can't play this kind of scene. It's not me, you know? It wasn't a good idea.
Well, no, I thought you were really good. It's just, it's tough to fool me, that's all.
I appreciate you saying that.
Do you mind? You gonna turn or not?
No. I'm not going to put my head on any chopping block just so you can make a collar.
We shouldn't have come. We should give this up. Yeah, well, I know that this is dealing with big stuff. This is too big for us.
Sweetie, you don't know nothing. I mean, I am just trying to make a living here.
I know enough to be scared.
See? She's got a head on her.
And I know I got 2 kids in the public school system. Every statistic I read tells me that at least one of them is going to be into dope before he's in junior high. And I can't handle that. Something's got to be done about that. Sorry.
I don't know anything.
Call me the first time your kids are in trouble, huh? If you're around.
She wrote every week. She sent money home in every letter. She said she was a secretary. And I didn't let her know what I knew, how she made her living. It was a little game we played with each other. This is all I've got left. Her possessions, the police called it.
I wonder if we could have a look at them. Thank you.
It's not much to show for 23 years of life.
All right. All right, just let it go now. Let it go now.
Crucifix.
I don't know. We've had that hotel area staked out for a week now. We're no closer to busting that killer John than we were when we started.
Well, maybe we ought to try a new tack.
You said that? Oh, that's great. Well, come on, I'm open. Let's get off here.
Look, we got the connection right. They all wore crosses.
All right, let's ram this down Samuel's throat.
Are you kidding? Not yet. We're hugging this to our sweet little female bosoms.
Chris, you can't do that. He's the boss.
I know. But he's very busy right now. Let's leave him alone. We'll tell him later on.
Detective is Becky.
Chris, we don't really have to be twice as good to be equal.
Says who?
It's your Uncle Vincent.
Hello.
How many uncles she got?
Come on. Great neighborhood for our outfits. We overdressed.
Which theater?
That one is the Western.
The corner Western?
Yeah. Boots and saddles.
Maybe we got our signals crossed. Maybe he's inside.
No. I told him. I laid it out for him in front of the theater.
I never saw a horse look jealous before. How'd they get him to do that?
Come on, over here. Don't mind my saying so, you dress a little flashy for cops.
Well, you see, when you're doing a man's job, you don't want anyone to think you've lost your femininity.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I thought you would. What do you have for us?
Well, I got a call today, and, they want me on another errand. It's a big shipment. I'm supposed to meet the boat when it docks.
Who are they?
I don't know. Day. There's a day at the other end of the line.
What's the name of the boat? What's the drop?
Hey, easy. One at a time, okay? Boat's called the Palermo. It's a Spanish registry. It's out of Pakistan or Iran. It's one of those ands, and it's due in 3 days.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Okay? You got it all now, all right? Now listen, I never want to see you two broads again. You got that?
Never again, Vinny.
Good.
Hey, you wouldn't mind if we put in a good word for you at the DA's office, would you?
Strictly on the quiet.
Be nice for your kids if you got off easy.
Find another business, will you, Vinny? I don't think you're cut out for this.
Reporting it to the chief, huh? Okay. Yeah, well, we of the 14th are proud to be of service.
Going down the hall so we can check these out.
Pretty good police work, huh? The narcs, I presume, were pleased?
Narcs? Hell no. No, I gave it to the Coast Guard. They'll rack them up at sea. It's better that way. Protect your source.
Thank you,
Lieutenant.
Come in, girls.
Would you care to say a few words into my cleavage?
Testing. 1, 2.
Could you be more explicit?
Nobody heard nothing, nobody sees nothing, nobody knows nothing. A whole, pardon me, pool room full of monkeys.
Yeah, well, stay on top of it, Becky.
It's okay.
Thanks, Krause.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Don't forget, any problems, just let us know. We'll be right there.
I'll sing something.
That'll do it.
Give me a drag.
Hey!
You smoke too much.
Who gets the church?
Shoot you for it. Odds. Mine. Cut off my mic, fellas. I'm gonna go see Father Cavanaugh before we get started. Confession's good for the soul. It's private.
You can leave sound on me. I'm gonna check up and down the street.
Excuse me. Where can I find Father Cavanaugh?
Say, sweetheart, what it be like, 10 and 2?
Father, I know that we're not in the best of businesses, you know. The cops won't help us. So far, it even seems like God's forsaken us.
Oh, no, no. To blaspheme is not the answer.
I know. I'm sorry, Father. Well, we've been talking, you know, among ourselves, the girls, and, Father, all the girls who've been murdered are Catholic.
What are you saying?
Somebody, you know, might think that we've blasphemed for being what we are. They might want to kill us for what we are. We need your help, Father.
Our doors are never closed.
Well, if you knew anyone who hated us, if they confessed, you could warn us.
If a person like that appeared in my confessional, I would convince them that they are on a path of evil. I would turn them from their purpose. Now, I will hear your confession. The Lord be with you. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Amen.
Excuse me, miss, but would you mind if I asked you
Dynamite. You were dynamite.
Thanks.
Show the cross.
You guys got Cagney plugged in again, right?
I don't like the looks of that guy, Becky. Stay sharp.
Tell your coat to shut up. I'm trying to sleep.
It's warm in here, huh? Look, I wanted to talk to you about the price. See, my pimp told me that What's your hurry, fella? Don't take that off. Anybody ever tell you you got a real mean look? Be my love, for no one else can end. I sing when I get nervous. It's kind of a habit. Hey! I'm a cop! Hey!
Freeze! Don't move. Don't move.
Nice.
Stop! Police!
Easy, easy.
You think this is him?
There's only one way to find out, is Becky. Take him down and book him.
You should never start it up with a cop. All women are whores.
Sweet.
Dirty.
That's a real guy.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Lace, do you think it was him?
If it was him, he's not following the same MO. He's after our lives, remember? Not our bodies.
Maybe he's branching out.
I'm gonna wash my face. I screamed. That's a great thing for a cop.
It was to scream at, for God's sake. Come on, I'll take you home.
We're on duty.
We've had enough of duty for tonight. I'll call us in, sick or something.
All right, but you don't have to drive me home.
Nice collar, girls.
We were all almost back in uniform.
Yeah, the next time you decide to bust a John, why don't you make sure that he don't work in the mayor's office?
That's it. Good night, everybody. I've had it for tonight. You too. Okay, Chris?
Drive carefully. What do you say, men? The night's still young. Shall we go back to work?
Yeah, it's okay by me. Forensics is gonna be up there for another hour. Hey, why don't you and I go out for a little coffee and Danish, huh?
Come on, Petrie.
I never said you shouldn't work, but this night stuff is for the birds.
I'm with you, huh?
Come to bed, huh?
I'm just asking you to remember, you're a married woman.
Remind me.
Hey, I don't mean to be critical. You know I think you're terrific.
New York's finest.
Yeah, Chris. She's one thing. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't mind this night stuff. Mary Beth? Ah, Mary Beth. Sweet dreams, copper.
Thanks, Charlie.
Fellas, let's pack it in for tonight, huh? I'm beat.
Come on, it's Becky. Let's call it a night.
Excuse me, Charlie. Yeah, my limo's here.
This is a dangerous neighborhood. A nice Catholic girl like you should be more careful.
He's in there.
Hiya.
You don't know a damn thing about teamwork, do you? Or friendship, do you?
Hey, Mary
No,
Beth,
no. You'd have got yourself killed last night. I'd have to live the rest of my life feeling like it was my fault. Like I let you down.
Listen, if I wasn't there, another woman would have been killed.
Not good enough.
Anyway, I was upset about Cleo. I had to find something to do with myself.
You never had any trouble finding something to do before. Don't give me that crap, Chris. Somewhere in the back of your head, you wanted to make that collar alone. Now, maybe we're two different kind of cops. I want to do my job. I want to do it well, but to me, it's a job, and to you, it is some kind of...
I've really been pulling hard on you, haven't I?
You want to be a star.
Maybe I saw too many films when I was a kid. You're right. Deep down, what I've been pushing for all along is to be a star.
Uh-huh.
You want my autograph?
You call these plain clothes?
Ain't that the way they say it goes? Ain't that the way? You gotta make a bet when there's a show where you can't play. Even when you know you're gonna lose, it ain't tax exempt, it ain't even dues. Ain't that the way? Even when you know you're gonna lose, it ain't tax exempt, it ain't even dues. Ain't that the way?
Get over there! Hurry it up! Shut up!
All units, vicinity of Pale Street and Mott, Canton Bank at 10:30. Repeating, all units, vicinity of Pale Street and Mott at 10:30.
Car 312 responding to last en route. Did you see the price on those oranges? 23 cents a pound.
Didn't I tell
tell you to keep your eyes closed?
Knock it off! Hurry up!
Let's go.
Hey! There's something to think about!
Unit 312?
Lady, you all right? Let me just check the kids, okay? Let me just take a look at them. It's all right. The ambulance is on its way. Don't worry about it. Let me just check out the kids, all right? You okay, baby? Huh? You were scared, huh? I was scared, too.
Vehicle
All right.
description, silver, gray, four-door, full-size sedan. License plate, New York 32, Boston, David. Last two numbers missing.
How could you tell they were Chinese if they wore ski masks?
Couldn't you have told if they'd been black?
Me again. Why can't they leave me alone? Look, I just came in to make change. Honest. This is the second time I've been robbed. Don't ask me to describe anything except the gun.
What kind of gun was it?
Big.
Mrs. Lee, you were the only one they had any conversation with. Why?
Conversation.
You were the only one they talked to.
They saw me looking at them.
They. What do you mean, they?
He saw me.
And what did he say?
He told me to close my eyes.
They had masks on. What was he afraid you might see?
He wasn't afraid. I was afraid.
Of course you were.
I was afraid for my baby. Could I be excused?
Of course you can. We don't have any more questions, do we, Chris?
No. All she has to do is mention the baby and you turn into the Tower of Jello.
Just what is it you think that this frightened pregnant girl can tell us about these completely masked bad guys?
You're a snob. You think I can't understand how that girl feels just because I'm not a member of the great fraternity of motherhood?
I think you mean sorority, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Hey, let me in on it, Joker. Don't tell me I wouldn't understand.
You'd understand, but you couldn't do it.
Couldn't do what? Huh? I could do anything.
It's hot in there.
You know, you shouldn't do that. That's very bad for you. Going from hot to cold like that makes you more susceptible to catching a cold.
Is that so?
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll finish up here. We'll go back to that 23 cents a pound orange place. We'll get you more of those. Load you up with vitamin C.
Mr. Lewis? Hey. Mr. Lewis.
Can I help you, ladies?
Detectives Cagney Lacey.
Hey, I already talked to the man.
Good. Now you can talk to me.
I didn't see a thing.
But I saw you, Mr. Lewis. I was afraid we might shoot you. Don't make us sorry we didn't.
Well, what do you want to say that for?
Because you're not telling her the truth, Mr. Lewis.
The car used in the bank robbery was parked almost in your lap. I want a description of the driver.
If you're frightened, we can arrange protection for you.
I didn't see nothing, and that's all there's to it.
I'll try and make it, Thelma. Yeah. Yeah, but if I'm late, in this case, you can start without me. I promise. Coleman Festival.
Yes, ma'am. I will give Sergeant Peakley the message. Thank you. Detective Lacey, 14th. Uh-huh. Oh, hi. Charlie, yeah. She's right here. Chris, it's your dad.
Yeah, hi, Pop. What are you doing? Gee, I'm kind of tired. Yeah, okay. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Hey, are you aware of what you're doing?
I'm aware. The thing is not time to open for another 10 minutes, and I need a cigarette now.
If you can't quit cold turkey, you can at least use the timer box like you promised.
Does that bother you?
Come to O'Malley's, huh? Charlie asked me to join him for a drink.
A drink? Don't you mean a drunk?
Come on, he's lonely. Just wants to hoist a couple with his #1 son. Tell it like it was when he was a cop. There's no harm in that.
No harm in that, except when you get drunk with him. He gets to go and lay in bed the next morning. You get to come to work half dead.
Think he's taking advantage?
Chris, I love your dad. He's a real charmer. But what do you want to be his son for? What's the matter with being a daughter?
Oh, daughters are supposed to whip up daddy some homemade stew while sons get to belly up to the bar with them.
All right, okay, you got me. Go down there, drink them all under the table for all I care. But don't ask me to go. Gum. Gum!
So the judge turns to crying Kelso when he says, "Are you trying to show contempt for this court?" "No," says Kelso. "I'm trying to hide it."
Hiya, Charlie.
Hey, kid, how are you?
Thought you said you were alone.
I was until 5 minutes ago. Hey, Frank, move over. Let my daughter sit down,
Hey,
will you?
Frank, nice to see you again. Thanks.
Fellas, you know my daughter Christine, or officer daughter, as I call her sometimes?
Hey, Solly, what's everyone having? This round's up to me.
Oh, hold it. Your money's no good here, kid. Sally, give her a beer.
You got it.
Draft doctor. How you doing, Pop?
I don't suppose it ever occurred to you they had to wait until I retired before they tried to knock off a bank in Chinatown? Sally, how many things like that went down when this was my beat?
I can't remember any, Charlie.
Of course you can't remember any. You want to know why you can't remember any? Because it never happened. You want to know why it never happened? Because Charles Fitzgerald Cagney would roust them before they could spend a dime of the loot. I gotta go. I'll be right back. You wait right here, little Miss Detective. Oh, almost forgot. Here. Some of that peanut brittle from your aunt you like so much.
Peanut brittle. Haven't liked that stuff in years. What's this about bank robberies?
You can't figure it out?
No, I can't figure it out.
Your dad's gonna help you crack that Chinese bank robbery.
Charlie? He's retired.
Chris, for someone like your old man who's always been right in the thick of the action, retirement is a very boring way of dying.
He's close to 70.
Tell him that. You know, when I retired from the department after my accident, I thought I would go absolutely crazy until I found out that O'Malley wanted to sell this bar. I guess I called my son once a day. I mean, at least, while he was in Colombia. Just to hear him ask me for something. You know, when they forced me into retirement, you know what the first thing I did? Signed up for an answering service. Just so I could leave messages for myself.
Talking about yourself, Solly. Not my father.
Now, I hope you know this means this is ample provocation for changing my will.
Pop, isn't this your night to play gin?
Officer daughter, tomorrow I am going to teach you about real police work. You and I are going down to the Chinatown I know, and I'm going to help you solve that bank robbery. Eat your peanut brittle.
Come in, my dear. Champagne is cold, and my blood runs warm with anticipation.
Oh, Harv, you look just like George Hamilton. Where are the kids?
Across the hall, Mrs. Hamlish. And I'm appearing as America's most attractive, seductive male for one night only. May I pour?
Yes, you may pour. But may also tell me what's going on.
Paradise.
You got it. What's going on?
Well, the reason I can be Mr. Wonderful for tonight only is that tomorrow morning I have an appointment to build a skyscraper.
You're kidding.
There are two things I don't kid about, my job and my hot blood.
Oh, Harvey, that's wonderful. What about your inner ear imbalance?
I bet I'm talking about undreamed of erotic pleasures. You're talking about my inner ear.
You are absolutely right. First things first. I think I'll, slip into something a little more comfortable. Like nothing. Harvey!
Yeah.
I love you.
Now, hurry.
The toast is burning.
They said you had a learning problem. Would you take it out, please?
Daddy never brings a toast.
Oh, I love wise guys in the morning. Thank you.
Give me my lunch. I'm gonna be late.
What, no breakfast? I got fresh juice this
Got
morning.
no time.
I didn't want my news, Dad.
I'm walking you to the door.
A pleasure. Give us a kiss, huh?
I want to try your hat on.
After Daddy gets back from work. Hey.
Hey.
Have a terrific day and be careful, huh?
I only have to worry when I'm high on lust.
Harv, I'm serious. You haven't worked up high in over a year.
I'm not gonna. I got a ground job. Will you relax?
Okay.
Okay. Be happy.
Work hard, huh?
I will. Get out of here.
You finish your work and you're really behaving, and then they give you homework.
All right, fellas, that's it. You get your lunches. I'm driving you to school. We'll get breakfast somewhere. There you go.
I get the front.
No, I get the front.
It was your turn last time.
So I'm your older brother. I should get the front.
You will sit where I tell you to sit. Because I'm an officer of the law. Go. Go. 7:30 in the morning.
Good afternoon. I was just about to call missing persons.
Listen, the way things are going, I'm lucky to be here at all. You know it's not easy being a housewife and a detective.
It's not a snap being a daughter and a detective either.
Oh, you got to tell me about that. However, hot news. Harvey Lacey is back into construction on the new satellite towers building starting today.
Oh, Mary Beth, that's great. You must be walking on air.
Oh, I hope not. He promised me it was a ground job. Look, what are you nodding at?
I've been thinking about what you said. It ain't easy being a housewife and a detective. It's the same for a bachelor.
What do we got? The ski masks photographed like $1 million. You can see little snowflakes and everything.
That's it?
So far, yeah.
So what about the car?
Car, there were 5 silver gray 4-door sedans stolen over the last couple of days. All makes, the plates don't come close.
Ours are the one with the bullet holes.
So what do you think, huh?
How many stores in Chinatown do you suppose sell ski masks?
That's very good, Mary Beth. Very good. We should check that out.
So how was O'Malley's? You don't look so bad.
I'm not. Pop over. Thank you. Pop just wanted to talk. But you'll never guess about what.
He's getting married again.
No.
He thinks you should get married.
No.
I give up.
He very graciously offered to help us crack this case.
Are you serious? Is he serious?
Hey, it's not that far off base. I mean, he did work Chinatown for years. It's only natural that he should want to...
Yeah. So how you feel about it?
I'm trying to put myself in his shoes.
I know, ever since you were 5 years old. What's that have to do with how you feel about it?
Where are we going?
A little pleasure spin.
In this traffic? Who you kidding?
Sit tight. Thought you might want to give a little team cheer to the old man on his first day back.
Yeah. I don't see him. You see him? Oh, geez, Chris, I'm afraid to look up.
There he is.
Where?
Yellow hat. See him?
You've been hanging around me too long.
Feel better?
Yeah. I owe you one.
Hey. See something I like.
Control yourself. It's gotta work.
Hi, handsome.
Safety unit off the clock. We're going out to Lincoln Hospital with the bus.
Hey! Look at that!
What?
That's Charlie.
Are you sure?
It's Pop.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Get out of here. You want to blow my cover? I'm waiting for my snitch.
Pop, you can't just do this all by yourself.
Get lost, will you? Hey, you want a score? You go check out Benny Lewis's basement.
Benny Lewis?
And that phony import store he uses as a front. Now get out of here. Can't you see I'm undercover?
Good morning, Mr. Cagney. They hold him on.
Hold on, Miss Dane. Hold on. Beat it.
Where to? Benny Lewis's basement, like Charlie said.
One more trip to Lewis, he'll have us up for harassment. No alarms, no nothing. Open the door, Mr. Lewis.
What are you talking about?
Hit the button, please.
Talk about the car.
Silver gray.
We know it was silver, sucker. What you want to give this turkey a pass for? Silver?
It was a Dodge, a four-door silver Dodge.
Said that, man. What year?
Full size. A four-door sedan.
Mr. Lewis, calm down. Calm down, concentrate on the driver. What did he look like?
Asian.
Asian. What, Chinese? Japanese? Korean? What?
Chinese.
How can you be sure?
Hey, I've been running now.
I've been selling in Chinatown for 12 years. I ought to know.
Yeah, we know what you've been doing.
He had a scar.
Find him.
He also tells me I gotta have some yogurt. You ought to try it sometime. Oh, listen, this Lewis thing, it was good police work.
There's something you ought to know, Lieutenant.
Yeah, what's that?
We worked quid pro quo with Lewis.
What she means is we made a deal with him.
Kind of a deal.
We told him if he got his memory back, we would go temporarily blind.
I didn't hear it.
Did he just say good police work? To us?
Must have hurt him.
Hey, Charlie, is that you under the hat?
Hey, hi, Lieutenant. How are you?
Hi, Charlie.
Hi.
Hey, that tip that you just gave us on Lewis really worked out. We got a description of the driver.
Oh, yeah? Didn't I always tell you to listen to your old man?
Any luck with your snitch?
Nah, he never showed up, but I know where to find him. That's why I came down here. Come on, let's go. Hi, Mary Beth.
I got a lot of paperwork. You got a partner? I'll catch you later. Go, go.
Your snitch didn't show before. Why should you expect him now?
Hey, don't pull that mistake on Charles F. Cagney twice. Hey, there he is. Pull over. Hey, Moke. I am talking to you.
Maybe I ain't talking to you.
Don't let these bum threads fool you, Moke. It's Officer Cagney.
I'm still looking at a bum.
Oh, yeah? Remember, you little weasel. Just because you haven't seen me around lately doesn't mean things have changed that much. I can still put you in traction. Now, I am looking for a four-door silver sedan that was in that bank hold up in Chinatown. I want to know where it is, Moke.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need that information, Moke.
It's parked on the corner of East 156th and Cortland.
Come on, get out of here. Beat it.
Kind of rough on him, weren't you, Charlie?
Oh, come on, listen, kid. I know today you tell them all about their underprivileged childhoods, but my way keeps them in line. Let's go. Go on up 8th Avenue.
Attention, Manhattan South units. A four-door silver Dodge used in a Canton Bank robbery dated 4/16. Found parked in a garage in an alley between Christie and Bayard. Manhattan South units copy.
Woo!
What are you doing?
Didn't you hear they located the getaway car?
It's a mistake.
Saying your snitch has better information?
Moke doesn't lie to me.
You had a chokehold on him, Charlie. Another minute he would have been ready for the paramedics. He would have said anything.
You're implying that I don't know what I'm doing. You're way out of line.
Look, Charlie, you were terrific in undercovering the Ben Lewis gambling den. That's how we got the lead on the driver of the car.
Glad you're smart enough to admit it.
Said you wanted to help, and you have.
Well, so now you're trying to get rid of me, huh? Think you can handle it yourself from here on in, huh?
Papa, just don't want you to get hurt, that's all.
Listen, kid. Any day I can't handle myself as well as any...
Yeah? Go ahead and say it, Charlie. As well as any broad, girl, how about lady?
Why don't you drop me over to O'Malley's?
You want to go to O'Malley's? Take a cab.
That's a very good idea. Now, why don't you pull over and let me out? Hey, taxi!
Oh, good. Come here. I want to show you something. Look at this. See? 6 for 8. Ladies, you bet is 750. That's better than Pete Rose. Way better. Not only that, one of you's got a home run. The bullet went through one of them and got embedded in the dashboard. What do you got?
Human blood, lots of it. You give me an hour, Lieutenant, I'll tell you more.
And what else?
It's no prints. It's been wiped clean. You can take it away.
Well, you heard the man. You get this car over to the garage and put a hold on it. Girls, let's get some air. Didn't get very far from the bank because the guy that one of you hit was the driver.
Which one of us?
You'll find out soon enough. Well, I'll tell you what. You take your revolvers over to ballistics and internal affairs. Before long, we'll find out which one of you gets the blue ribbon.
Great.
Now, keep busy, because somebody has got to have seen something besides Nicky Arnstein, the import man. Later.
You drive, huh?
Why? Is that just much better than you?
Because I asked you, damn it.
Let's go around again with the bank teller. Maybe it's someone we overlooked.
What do you want?
What do you think of Mayling's no-show today? She hasn't missed a day in 4 years.
She's pregnant, Chris.
I remember when you walked a beat on Staten Island, 6 months gone.
It'd be different now. But you don't have to come on like gangbusters, huh? Mrs. Lee, we understand you're not feeling very well. Should we come back later?
No, it's over. He's dead.
Dead?
My husband. He drove the getaway car in the bank robbery.
She hasn't told us anything.
She told us her husband just bought a ski mask and he doesn't ski.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's why she was staring at one of them, hoping that it wasn't him.
She worked in the bank. She could have told them everything about it.
How the hell could we prove that even if we wanted to? Look, she's 21. She's pregnant. Worst of all, she's a widow. I mean, can't you just see the jury?
Well, since when did you become the district attorney?
When we get those punks and they involve her, Lieutenant, then you can call in the macho squad and kick in her door. Until then, leave her alone.
Please?
Lacey, you got a silver tongue. Here, take this to the lab. These came back from ballistics.
What'd the report say?
Well, it's filed now, so forget it.
Which gun, Lieutenant? I'd like to know.
What difference does it make who's responsible?
One of us killed a man, Lieutenant. Made his wife a widow. It's not the same as hitting a bullseye on the pistol range, and I'm not going to lie to you and say it's all in a day's work. I'd like to know which gun.
You gotta know, too?
She's my partner. But I promise you, Lieutenant, no one's gonna fall apart like a couple of bridesmaids. Why'd I say that instead of choir boys?
It was Lacey's gun.
Thank you.
All right, let's get on with it.
Well, there's one consolation. Mary Beth? Mei-Ling doesn't know that it was one of us.
It wasn't one of us, Chris. It was me.
Then you're gonna have to live with it. They were trying to kill us. Remember?
Harvey. What's the matter? You all right?
Yeah, they asked me to work up high this afternoon, 16 floors. Worked 90 before. Scared right away, but I figured to beat it, you know. Anyway, I got dizzy, nearly took a header.
Oh, my God.
Oh, whoa, nothing happened. I'm okay. I realized it was stupid and taking too big a chance, so
So?
I quit. Or I was fired. I mean, who needs a hardhead who can't get his feet off the ground, huh?
Harv, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Not gonna be easy knowing I can never do it again. I really loved it, you know.
I know that.
Oh, all right, well, hey, it's gonna be okay, huh? Hey, I don't want you to worry. Hey, thank God I got the super thing going for me.
That could be enough?
Yeah, you and the kids, anything's enough. Baking bread.
Yeah, I felt like it.
Wait a minute, you remember you're talking to her. You don't just feel like baking a loaf of bread. Last time you did, Michael had a fever of 105. They didn't know what was wrong with him. Time before that, your mother died.
Oh.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, hang on, huh? Just hang on. Oh. That feels good.
Okay.
That feels good.
Charlie.
Yeah?
Are you sure, Solly?
I'm telling you, all he had was a cup of tea, Chris.
Laced with what?
I swear, that was all there was. And then he took off, mumbling, retired at 65, dead at 70.
Thanks, Solly.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Hi. What happened?
Oh, I ran into a couple of punks in a dark alley, that's all. One of them hit me up the side of the head with his gun, the creep.
What were you doing in a dark alley?
Hey, since when do I have to explain my whereabouts to one of my children?
Don't start.
Well, don't you start.
Charlie. Pop. Look, I know you've been going through a rough time. And I also know that it's hard for you to accept me doing what I do.
What are you talking about? Are you crazy? I'm as proud as I can be of you. I tell everybody that.
Yeah? Oh, why don't you ever tell me?
I'm a policeman, Chris. A good policeman. But I always wanted to be a detective. It never happened. So if I've never told you how much I admire you for making it, I'm sorry.
I love you too, Pop.
Yeah, well, hey, watch out for my head, will you now? Come on, be careful.
Sorry.
Chris, just sit down. I gotta tell you something. Now, last night in the alley, one of those punks was wearing the same kind of a jacket that you found at Tommy Lee's apartment. And I heard one of them call the other Chang.
How'd you know about those jackets?
What is it, a state secret, as Becky told me down at O'Malley's?
Well, if it's dark in the alley, how can you make sure?
Will you stop questioning me?
Sorry.
It's one of the reasons you're a good cop, but it's annoying as hell in a daughter. Now, after they decked me, they thought I was still out cold. But I heard them talking. They were bragging about a job they pulled off in Passaic, a big robbery. They were going to celebrate tonight at the Eye of the Dragon. You know where it is? All right. Now, all you have to do is go wrap it up. Now, get out of here. Chang, Eye of the Dragon. Passaic. Now, you be careful.
Yes, sir.
Chang!
That's the name Charlie gave me.
Have you got any idea how many Changs there are in Chinatown?
Not in rough figures, but how many of them are wearing black satin jackets with dragons on the back?
So he thinks he saw a dragon. Well, your father, and I love him, has also been known to see pink elephants.
If you don't believe his story, Lieutenant, check on the heist in Passaic.
I don't want to embarrass him.
Embarrass him.
LaGuardia, call Passaic. Hey, everybody. I'm going to sit out for a pizza.
You're not going to have time to open the box.
You want to bet?
What kind you getting? Mary Beth, a little faith in my father, please.
Pepperonis, peppers, onions, double cheese. That okay with everybody?
I don't want no onions. Pepperoni? You know I'm a vegetarian. Well, what about mushrooms?
Because I'm not ordering a salad. I'm ordering a pizza.
Mushrooms are great on pizza, Lieutenant.
What's wrong with onions?
I got a heavy day tonight.
So don't kiss her.
Thank you, Sergeant. We owe you one. Talk to Passaic. It's just like Charlie said.
This is where the Eye of the Dragon is located, right here.
It's an interesting neighborhood.
So you know the kind of people that patronize this joint, don't you? B-girls and hoods. That's why the girls are getting dressed in those outfits. What's holding them up?
The undercover team's still working with them downstairs.
Yeah, women. If we don't stop primping, we could get on with this.
No comments.
Come on, no one's trying to put you down, and you know that. We got to do this fast and quiet. That's why you girls got to be the diversion. Remember, we don't want any citizens getting hurt, right? Let's go.
We don't get any pizza?
Oh, yeah, I bought pizza for everybody. Here, eat this on the way. Becky, LaGuardia, if you want to run to the rear of the club, let me know the minute you're in position.
When are we going in?
Hey, look, this is not a Wild West show. You're not John Wayne. You don't do anything until I signal. Everybody got that?
Check.
I was just asking. All right, go. Petrie, I want you to go in first. Try and get near to them at the bar.
I've got the jackets spotted. 4 of them. 2 at a table, the other 2 in a booth. Miss Becky and LaGuardia are in position. If Cagney and Lacey can get the guys at the table, we can take the others easy.
Okay, ladies. Go on down to the entrance.
So, how do I look?
What is this, prom night?
Do I look sexy?
Irresistible.
Go on down.
Gotcha.
Okay. See you later.
No time like the present. Hello, sweet cakes. Said hi.
Contact.
Your friend isn't too polite, is he?
I think you girls got the wrong guys.
Oh, wouldn't you like to buy us a drink?
No.
Maybe we're too old for them.
Should have worn my red dress.
Hey, look, do you mind? I got this thing about being proud.
Oh, you're so tough. I just can't stay away from you. Thought you might like to talk to us about banks, withdrawals, Passaic, that kind of thing. Don't move or I'll blow a hole in you.
Don't let the way I look fool you, kid.
Easy, now let's go. Let's go. Easy now, it's all over. Grab my purse, will you?
Thelma. Thelma, I know I told you we were raiding a Chinese joint, but it wasn't the time for me to pick up a takeout order of mushi pork.
Top, I heard you. You've got a tip that will blow the lid of corruption off the borough of Queens. Top, all I want is your love and your respect if it's coming to me. I love you too, Pop.
I should be out of here in 10 minutes, huh? Yeah, do we need anything at home? I'll bring it with me. Stay awake, huh?
You two go for some Chinese.
Oh, thank you, Lieutenant. I got a hot date.
Lieutenant, you're on. Szechuan or Cantonese?
Well, you know what they say about Chinese food? Let's try them both.
call these plain clothes?
Ain't that the way they say it goes? Ain't that the way? You gotta make a bet when place a show where you can't play. Even when you know you're gonna lose, it ain't tax exempt, it ain't even dues. Ain't that the way? Even when you know you're gonna lose, it ain't tax exempt, it ain't even dues. Ain't that the way?
Can you spare a dime?
What, will one be enough?
I don't know. This man deserves more than 3 minutes. He's so generous.
You're blowing it, man.
Oh, I got it.
Get it right now.
Oh, I got it.
Come on, Bucky.
Wait a second. I got it. Okay, good.
You blew it.
Oh, no. I got it. No. I got it.
Right there.
I got it. I blew it. Damn it, give me another quarter.
I'm busted.
Hey, lady, let me have another quarter.
Get your over there.
Quick, lady, before I lose my rhythm. Hey, Louie, come here.
Hey, what do you want?
I ask you nice for a quarter, lady. You gonna give it to me or not?
Problem, Chris?
No, just an itch.
Whoa, it looks like we got a couple uppity ladies here.
Yeah, good-looking ones, too.
You! Hold it. Now let's have it.
Get in there. What, taking over?
Okay.
They're right, you know. Phosphates can be dangerous to your health. You take him in?
No, he's just gonna soak up the car.
Get out of here!
What about my laundry?
What about your laundry?
If anything's missing, I'm gonna sue you.
Sue me! Get out of here and wash your entire body, too. What are you doing?
Still have to call my date for Friday night.
Señorita, ¿la molestaron?
No. Gracias a usted.
No, it's nada. Chris, I'm gonna watch the car.
Hi. Where have you been? Oh. Yes. That sounds delicious. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Just wonderful. Okay. I'll see you Friday night. Bye-bye.
Are you with the police?
Yes, that's right.
Women policemen?
Yeah. What's the problem?
I think somebody killed my sister.
She's just a child.
She's 15 years old, Senora.
And she left Guatemala?
1 month ago. The boat arrives and she's not on it. I check with the captain and with the crew. I wait, and it's still no Rosita. Senoras, I think that maybe she...
Miss Herrera, are you sure she was on the... What was the name of that ship again?
La Bolina. My mother writes that Rosita waved until she was just a dot on the ocean.
When did La Bolina arrive?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks? Why didn't you come in sooner?
Because you're here illegally, right? You work in some fancy townhouse as a domestic?
You can punish me, Senora. You can deport me. I don't care now. I just must find what has happened to my sister.
Miss Herrera, how was this trip arranged?
There are men who bring Latinos into America, the coyotes, we call them.
Coyotes.
I pay one $1,200 to bring her here.
That's a lot of money.
I saved for 2 years, Senora.
So tell us about this coyote.
His name is Jaime. He worked for El Libertad Transportation Company. He promised to get Rosita a job in a dress factory.
Is there anything else you can remember about him?
I saw him for 10 minutes. Senoras, I know I'm in this country against the law, and that you are very busy. But please find her for me. I pay you whatever it costs.
Oh, no, hey, it's not like that. It's our job. We'll do our best, all right? Coyotes.
So we're interviewing for a housekeeper?
Yeah, her sister's missing.
Well, maybe she's just a little late. You know, mañana.
It's her sister. She disappeared.
Well, just turn the case over to the feds. It's theirs.
Oh, Lieutenant, you know what they'll do. She'll be on the next boat back to Central America.
Look, I got enough trouble with the feds sticking their nose in where they don't belong, let alone starting a squabble where they do.
You're all hot, Lieutenant.
You know, Sanders has got a point. I'm tired of people sneaking into this country taking jobs.
That's what they used to say about people named Cagney.
It's different now.
Yeah?
Yeah. The country was smaller then. We didn't have people out of work.
Whatever happened to give me you're tired, you're poor?
Went out with full employment.
I left my lamp beside the golden door. All right, you guys up against the wall.
Hey, Mom, we don't have to go to school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the teachers went out on strike. We were told to go home until we were told to come back.
Oh, your father will tear his hair out. Here, me. Got anything left for dinner?
Sure, the Brussels sprouts.
Michael, do you have any idea how many starving children there are in India who would love to have your Brussels sprouts?
Come on, Mom. I ate the yucky spinach yesterday, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Where's your father?
That jerk in 3C's playing loud music. Dad went to tell him to stop. He and Dad were yelling at each other yesterday.
I'll be right back. Don't fry your brains.
Say, Harv, I can't hear you. I said turn that thing down or I'll do it for you. You want your fingers broken? You know him, Harv. Go home, Harv.
Not on the prairie now, McGrath.
Who called the cops? This is our apartment. We can do what we want, Mrs. Lacey.
Officer Lacey to you. You want me to run you in for disturbing the peace?
You can't do that.
Private.
Thank you.
Boy, that Harv's one tough dude.
Yeah, it's only to be like in the big city, marry a cop.
Oh, hey. Eddie, what you got there?
A pigeon.
Beauty.
Can I keep him on the roof, Mr. Lacey? I found him. And my mother said I could keep him if you'd let me.
Yeah, sure, Eddie, you can keep him. You just keep it clean up there, okay? Huh?
Thanks, Mr. Lacey.
You know that I used to raise pigeons, huh?
You never told me that.
Oh, I could have been a contender.
You don't have to prove anything to me, Hop.
I know that, hon. Not to you.
You're pregnant again.
Why do you say that like it's the plague or something?
Point of view. Okay. Are you going to tell me or do I have to beg?
I think I did something dumb last night. See, Harvey and these two guys in the building were getting into it, and I was afraid that Harvey was going to get creamed, so
So you flashed your badge and stopped it.
Close enough. I think Harvey would have rather got totaled.
Sure, and saved his ego and ended up with cracked ribs, a broken arm, and permanent brain damage.
Well, I'm afraid he's going to do something dumb to prove something dumb.
Yeah?
Well, you have to expect that from those near and dear to us.
Oh, what'd your father do now?
You know that class that he teaches in self-defense to little old ladies?
Yeah.
Well, he always asks to volunteer to play, what is it, victim. While he plays mugger.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, from the second that he grabbed Erin from behind, that's her name, Erin, he said it was love. Now he wants me to meet her.
Ah, Spring, the old chemistry's still working, huh?
Great chemistry. Mary Beth, he's pushing 70.
So?
So don't you think that that's a little old to start with the, the dating scene? I mean, he's going to be wearing Hawaiian shirts, piercing his ears, dyeing his chest hairs.
Come on, Chris, it's about time you found somebody. Your mom's been dead for 3 years.
You're right. You're exactly right. That's what he's too vulnerable.
What, to a nice woman who enjoys his company?
Nice? I don't know that she's nice. Do you know that she's nice? We don't know that she's nice. She could just be a divorcee who's already, milked 2, maybe 3, 4 guys out of their alimony.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
What?
We'll run a make on her. Every woman between the ages of 60 and 90.
Don't tease me. I'm being serious about this.
Excuse me. What happened to Ellie Dad?
Hey, looking for some action?
Looking for, Sister Mary Elizabeth and I are looking for the 6th Street Mission of Mercy.
Nuns? Jeez, you need a scorecard for everything these days. Problem, lady? You said it. Is it nuns? You know, this is a very rough neighborhood for 2 young ladies without a escort.
Actually, we're police officers. I'm Detective Cagney. This is Detective Lacey.
Oh, well, maybe I could be of some assistance to you.
We're looking for a man named Jaime. He used to work for the Libertad Transportation Corporation.
Oh, look around, senora. You will see 10, 20, 30 Jaimes. He's a Jaime. There's another Jaime going by. He's a Jaime, too.
This Jaime took $1,200 to smuggle in a young girl. He used to work in this area.
Yeah, I know. I tried to warn them. Social workers tried to warn them, too. They won't listen, they throw their money away.
Do you know where we can find him?
No. But I tell you what I do. If I hear of anything, you will be the first one to know. How's that? Okay?
Okay. Call the 14th precinct, ask for Detective Cagney or Lacey.
Always a pleasure helping the authorities.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
He's from Guatemala.
Yeah, well, once they hit New York, they all become Puerto Ricans, don't they? Hey, think about what you're asking. 2,000 illegals a week come into New York that we never even touch.
Maybe you picked her up in one of your raids?
It's possible. But the odds are 50,000 to 1 against. Incidentally, if you want, we can continue this over lunch. I know a place that makes a great Navy bean soup.
Terrific. It's my favorite.
The Senate recipe, the famous one in Washington. The soup, not the Senate. There's nothing compared to this. Scotty and I eat there all the time.
How is Scotty?
Fine.
Fine. Good.
Could the Coast Guard have picked her up?
I doubt if they'd have a chance. I mean, if it looks like trouble, the smugglers usually suggest that the illegals swim ashore.
What, from 3 miles out?
More like 10. It's like when your drug dealers flush their contraband down the toilet. Look, I'll check it out for you. What's the name of the ship?
La Bolina.
Who's Scotty? I don't know.
Yeah, the Coast Guard did stop La Bolina. A little over 2 weeks ago.
But the report says that no illegals were found on board.
So it's a dead end, huh?
Unless some bodies wash up on shore.
Thank you, Mr. Cabrillo.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
There were about 540 of them last year.
How long you keep them?
It depends on how much space we got available. Now, right now, they're stacked like sardines since the holidays.
Ours would have been about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. Detective Lacey gave me that information on the telephone. It's a female, Latin, adolescent, bruises, marks on face and shoulders. The cause of death, drowning.
I guess you'll have to tell her.
Me? Why me?
You're the sensitive one.
The woman's sister is dead. What can I tell her? You tell her. You're the tough one.
Well, I'm not that tough. What's the point in both of us going?
Because I don't want to do it alone, Christine. I hate this part of the job.
You know somebody who doesn't?
No.
So we'll both go.
Murder in the high seas is our turf, Samuels.
How do you know she bought it on the high seas?
It's rather obvious, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know. Oh,
Hang on a
Mr.
minute.
Cagney, Detective Lacey, this is Stewart, federal hotshot.
Believe you're investigating one of our cases?
Your case? Where were you when we took her sister to identify the body?
Probably doctoring his statistical reports.
A couple of tigresses you got here, Samuels.
Hey, they're just getting warmed up.
No offense, ladies, but we don't want to muddy up the waters.
Then don't get your feet wet.
The dead girl washed up on our docks, that makes it local, right?
Smuggling, murder in national waters, immigration violations, those are federal crimes. But of course, if New York PD wants to assist us, we're glad to have you.
Are you kidding?
Now, there's always been a spirit of cooperation between our two agencies, right, Samuels?
Oh, yeah, sure. Stewart here can't investigate his way out of a walk-in closet, so he's always getting us to bail him out. Remember the Wilson case last year? Well, he soft-talked us into doing all the legwork, and then he grabbed all the glory for himself. That is Stewart's idea of cooperation.
Just as sweet as ever, aren't you, Samuels?
Oh, yeah, sure. Regular teddy bear.
We can't have two agencies working independently on the same case.
Lieutenant?
Hi, Cagney.
Hang on a minute.
It's our body. Our docs. It's our case.
Look, you're allowing parochial jealousies to interfere here.
Stewart, we got work to do here. Why don't you go back and shuffle your papers?
Just don't louse up our investigation, Samuels, or your commissioner's going to have you for breakfast. I promise you. Ladies?
Lieutenant, I'm touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't flatter yourselves, girls. I just like to needle those guys. Now, come on, tell me, what do we got here? Well, come on, give me the M's.
We've got a company that's disappeared. We have a first name.
Sure, you're supposed to get a job down in the garment district, right?
Well, it's not against the law to hire illegals. And employers aren't going to pass up their shot at cheap labor. So if we... Wait. Can you hang on?
We're gonna put somebody in there to poke around. How's your Spanish?
Come see, come sa.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. You gotta dig up a lot of information for us.
I could work on
What
it.
is this? You're going to put Plant Lacey undercover? What about me?
Cagney, I'm sorry, but they got no Irish puddings in Puerto Rico.
Detective Cagney. Pop. What do you mean, what have I been doing? Where have I been? I've been working, that's where I've been. Dinner tonight? Oh, I can't tonight, Pop. Yeah, I want to meet her, too. Tomorrow night. Yeah, maybe I can. Sure, I hope so.
How you doing, kid? How's it going? You recommended a good work, Lacey.
I hope so, senor. Remember, we are helping because Carmen said you would protect us. What we are doing is dangerous.
Carmen is not the only one they have sent into mourning.
How about more tea and less ice?
This ain't no four-star restaurant, pal, you know what I mean?
Where's my ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese!
Coming right up. It's probably coming by Turtle Express.
Uh-oh. Stewart. Be right back.
Where's my ham and cheese?
Stewart.
Lacey, you moonlighting?
Cagney, what are you doing here?
Making a sweep. This is our 5th place today. Why, you got a percentage or something?
Lacey's up there undercover.
Oh, well, don't worry. We'll let her go.
Yeah? No kidding. You don't seem to understand me. We have someone planted up there.
I'm sorry, Cagney. I have no choice. I'm conducting an investigation. NYPD won't cooperate, so...
Stewart, you go up there, you're gonna blow a cover.
It's nothing to me.
Took us a long time to find this place. We know for a fact that it's tied in with the Codys.
Do you now? How do you know that?
We have our sources.
Who? Illegals? Fine. Good for you. But if you won't share your information with us, we just have to go about our business, don't we? Let's go.
Stewart, you back off, and we'll cooperate.
That's more like it.
Ground rules.
Such as?
It's our collar.
No, we share the bust.
All right, we share. But we call the shots.
Fine, as long as we have our say. We just want to nail this guy.
One more thing. Nothing happens to our sources. Nothing.
We can't do that.
Then no deal.
Look, we're supposed to be cracking down on these people. We can't let them roam around with impunity.
Meaning you're gonna deport them?
I have to.
Then forget it. I'm gonna pull Lacey out of there right now. You're gonna be working on this thing for weeks, and I'm doing it alone.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. But she better turn up something.
She will.
What, a corned beef sandwich? All lean with mayonnaise?
On white bread?
Yeah.
You jerk.
Before I had dinner. Now, I can't give it away. Now, they want the thin look, they want the wet look, they want the moon look, they want the space look, they want the military look. Take a look at this here. Come here. Specifications. I had to send 2 shipments back last week. Better not happen again, John.
Mr. Grayson, we got the cut on the undergarments. You want to see them?
Thank you, Bernice. Come here, John.
What's the matter, guys, huh? Can't answer the door?
We're in the middle of a good game.
Yeah? Hey, Eddie, what's the matter?
It's my pigeon.
Yeah, come on in. What about your pigeon?
He flew across the street on top of that old building.
Oh, that's okay. He'll fly back.
No, he won't. He's stuck in some kind of wire.
Oh, well, we gotta do something about that, don't we?
Dad, you know what the doctor said about going up high?
Hey, I used to be a steeplejack. A little roof job is nothing.
But that's before you hurt your ear. Yeah, and Mom said your balance isn't so hot.
Hey, Mom doesn't know everything, huh? It's all right. Don't worry about it. All right. Okay, now, you guys, hey, stay away from the edge. Harvey, make sure they stay inside the rail. You got it? Okay.
Dad, where are you going?
Where you think I'm going? I gotta get the pigeon. All right. Sorry, Eddie, he's beyond my reach.
You'll get him, Mr. Lacey. Dad, it's only a pigeon.
I can't make it, Eddie.
He's not gonna die there, is he, Mr. Lacey? Don't do it, Dad. You know what the doctor said. Yeah, Dad, remember your ear.
It's not the doctor's pigeon out there, is it, Eddie?
Dad, don't be crazy.
Don't worry, I used to do this all the time. Go, Eddie.
Thanks, Mr. Lacey.
That's okay, Eddie. I'm glad to do it.
Way to go, Dad.
Come here.
Nos matamos trabajando. No nos podemos creer todo. Podemos cambiar.
Want anything? We had company. Stewart had to make a deal. It's up against the wall.
This is the place. I checked.
Yeah?
I gotta start something.
You're not wired.
You got any apples?
Yeah, I got apples.
I'm just gonna kick it off.
Be careful.
Podemos cambiar todo.
Se dice cambiar.
Cambiar todo. Cambiar. ¿Puede creer esto? ¿Qué? Estamos en los Estados Unidos. Nos matamos trabajando y no nos pagan nada.
¿Qué vamos a hacer? No podemos hacer que hagan nada.
¿Ah, no? Si trabajamos juntos. Si luchamos juntos, podemos cambiar todo. Todo.
Sí, es lo que necesitamos.
We got a troublemaker.
Who?
New girl.
She's talking union.
I'll get on it.
Okay.
You know, working behind this counter is worse than walking a beat. I could light a fire with my feet.
Hang your mares, Becky. It's almost 6. My father always used to say, never eat where you work. It's wisdom of the Irish.
My father always used to say, never pass up anything you can get free. That's the wisdom of the streets.
Your name is Maria, right?
Maria.
You like working here? Look, all you have to do is take the card, put it in the slot, and punch out. Okay? Now, if you need anything, all you have to do is ask. Buenas noches.
It's not just...
Bernice!
I tell you, the streets just aren't safe anymore. My friend Pearl had the worst experience. She was coming out of this deli on 3rd Avenue in Lexington, and this man jumped out from behind a parked car.
Where the hell is she?
It's past 6.
Take it easy. We'll check it out.
It's locked.
There's another door.
Chris, I look all right?
Wonderful. Much better.
Okay. All right.
What the hell?
I got beat up. I saw a doctor. I'm all right.
Did you get her into this?
Harvey, she got me out of it. Chris, I'll see you tomorrow.
Tamara? No, Tamara. Oh.
What's all the noise? Mom, what happened?
Oh, sweetheart. I'm all right.
What's up, Mike?
No, sure? I'm okay,
Can
yeah.
I get something? You need a drink? What?
Just let me sit up here for a minute. Oh, yeah. Chrissy. So you eat your cauliflower today?
Listen to her. She just got beat up. She's worried about everybody else.
Oh, I miss these guys.
Good, you can play with them tomorrow.
But can we talk about that later? Because we're moving in on this ring.
Yeah, I can see the progress.
Mom, don't go to work tomorrow.
Michael, look at me. Your father and I are going to talk about that later, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you tell me what you did today, huh?
We almost saw Dad fall off the roof. Climbed on the edge to save his pigeon.
What, for a pigeon? You almost killed yourself for a pigeon? That's dumb, huh?
Yeah, sometimes a guy has to do a dumb thing to make himself feel good. Look who's talking, huh? You want to go back for more tomorrow? That's dumb.
That's my job.
It's beyond the call of duty.
Yeah, well, sometimes a person has to do something dumb in order to make herself feel better.
Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Come here. Oh, whoa, feels good.
I'm not sure I know how I want to Look, handle Lieutenant, this. I need your signature.
Miss
on
Becky,
this.
will you hold it for a moment? I
I've
gotta
been waiting 10 minutes here. Please. Thank you.
What's up?
Hi.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Hey.
My partner is the
What are you doing here?
To you about it yesterday.
Gee, Pop, look, I'm sorry. I didn't really realize it was tonight. No, I don't think that I can make it. Pop, it's not my fault that Erin was out all day shopping, trying to make a nice dinner for me, you know? I mean, I didn't promise. No, I'm not trying to avoid her. Okay, tonight, 7, that's a maybe. Yeah. Don't take that as a definite, all right? I'll try. All right, goodbye, Pop. Mary Beth, what are you doing coming in here? You're aching all over.
Forget my pain. What about the pain you're putting that man through?
Hey, back off. It's family business.
I think you're missing something here. I think you hurt your father's feelings. You don't even know it.
His feelings aren't hurt.
You don't think so? If you had somebody that was special to you, the first person you'd want him to meet is Charlie, right? Moreover, if Charlie said, I can't make it, you would put him through such guilt.
So I'm being a child. So what? I'm entitled.
Yeah, sure, so are we all. Except for kids sometimes don't know what they're doing. What's your excuse?
Lacey, what are you doing here?
One beating is not enough, right, Lacey?
I had girl cousins tougher than them. I'm reporting for work. I want to get those chumps.
Will you talk some sense into her head?
And she's like this, I can't do anything.
Go home.
We're talking about a guy that throws little girls over the side, that sells people for $2 an hour, that beats up on women.
Okay, then. But you're going in with a wire.
Fine, yes, sir.
We gotta tell Stuart.
Stuart, what's he got to do with this?
I made a deal with him.
Well, forget it. We don't need it.
A deal's a deal. We gotta do it.
All right.
When do you want to go back in?
What's the matter with now? Huh? Grayson! Come here! Come here!
What's going on here?
Remember you told me if I needed anything, I should talk to you? I need a lot of things, Grayson, a lot of things.
Why don't we go in my office and talk it
No,
over?
we talk
huh?
right here.
I don't know how this happened, but we didn't want no trouble with the labor union.
You got trouble, mister. I saw your checkbook. At Libertad Transportation, you got a lot of trouble, mister.
That's my labor contractor.
Some people might say that. The DA might say it was conspiracy to smuggle.
You cop?
Don't be insulting. I'm a labor contractor myself. I want you to take my people. I want you to upgrade all these people here.
And if I don't?
And you don't have a factory, mister. Yes or no?
Like, I might not like it.
I'll tell you what. You get your guy down here. Maybe we can work something out.
I don't know. He's a tough guy to deal with.
So am I, Grayson. I don't like getting beat up. You get him here 1 hour.
I don't...
Do it! What are you looking at? Huh? Okay, back to work. Moving it from behind. Come on, back to work. Come on, let's go.
3rd floor, by the elevator at 3.
Thank you very much.
She should be there now.
Hello. Well. Manuel, It's a lovely visitor to our neighborhood.
She won't be visiting anymore, eh?
Oh, hey. You gonna do to me what you did to the Herrera girl?
Well, how do we know she couldn't swim? Shut up, you stupid fool. She's a cop.
Keep talking, baby. Keep talking.
You are under arrest. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you give up that right...
Blah, blah.
They got her.
Third floor elevator, move it!
Oh, God.
That's it, let's go.
Mama know what you do for a living? Huh?
Shut up, lady. You talk too much, you know that?
That's what I do best.
Oh, yeah? You're making him nervous.
Going down.
Ground floor and basement, go! Ground floor and basement, go! Move in!
Petrie, basement.
Basement, come on!
Come on, get down there.
Hey, she'll be okay.
Hey, lover. I know you're not as stupid and unfeeling as your friend. You're gonna kill me in front of the entire city of New York. Would you let me button up, huh? You're kind of undistinguished. Oh, lighten up, huh? It's a little hard to walk in these heels.
Now close that door. Lock it tight.
You know they told me there was nothing but rats in this basement? You and your friend are confirming every rumor. Oh, hey! Take it easy, huh?
She makes one sound.
Temper.
Forget it.
Hey, hold it. Let's do it together. Oh, you like playing with a grown-up? Shut it out, yeah. Hold it out. How much you want to die for pretty boy, huh?
Go ahead and move, you scum.
You got some more lumps, huh?
I'm all right.
I think she's beginning to like it.
You look cute with a purse, this Becky.
All right, take them in.
Yeah, I'll take it from here.
Like hell you will. It's our caller.
But it's our crime.
No! Lacey put her life on the line.
Yeah, but it's our crime. Federal offense preempts anything you've got.
We made a deal.
I realize that, but I really can't let an undocumented alien testify in one of your trials and then look the other way.
What if it was one of your trials?
What you're saying is that you go blind if you make the bust.
Yeah, if we make the bus, then Carmen Herrera and her friends get deported. Right?
Well, hey, it's whatever you two want. It's your case, your call.
Let him have him.
Cagney? Big step up towards Sergeant.
Let him go with Mr. Nice Guy. Bet you got a press conference all lined up, don't you, Jack?
Well, we had to notify the media.
Let's go. Come on. Buy us a cup of coffee.
Ah, Lieutenant. You make that an Irish coffee?
Sure.
Without the coffee?
You got it.
Aren't you coming?
No. I gotta find my purse. I gotta buy Pop's girlfriend some flowers. She's making dinner.
Coming next on ITV3,
Sam finds himself as a top Hollywood hairstylist whose mission is to protect a young boy who's the sole witness to a drugs-related murder in Quantum Leap. Then, Due South at 5:45, and later, it's Lovejoy.